Hey lovebirds, welcome to the channel. I just wanted to come on really quickly today. I wanted to share with you guys this story that's going on in reference to Lakeith Stanfield. Lakeith Stanfield popped the question to his girlfriend that pretty much they said that he's only known her for about 6 months or so, allegedly. I don't know how true that is. However, he popped the question to his girlfriend. And those of you who do not know who Lakeith Stanfield is, he is one of the fine brothers. He acts, he raps, he does all kinds of stuff. He's been into show business for a very long time. He was in a movie called Photograph with the lovely Issa Rae. So anyway, that is Mr. Lakeith Stanfield. So he popped a question to his girlfriend, Miss Kasmere Trice. And what happened was, now he posted pictures on Instagram of her with a big rock on her finger. So he made his announcement. And again, once we go Instagram, it's official. So once he put it out there, there's another woman. This is what happens when, you put your business out. This is what happens. But this was another woman who came on right after the announcement. A woman named Tylor Hurd claimed Lakeith had fathered her baby girl. The baby girl's name is Apollo. Before people get married and engaged, I don't know if Lakeith, let his new fiance, Miss Kasmere, know that he had a baby with another woman. I'm not sure, but this became a big issue. Tylor Hurd, she's actually an LA artist, someone who Lakeith had a previous relationship with, but obviously they didn't know about this baby. Of course, Lakeith knew, but I don't think his new fiance allegedly knew about this baby. So Tylor Hurd got into her feelings, as a lot of women do. Can't knock her, can't blame her, because we don't know what games these men are playing. I'm not saying that Lakeith is playing the game, because I don't really know what he explained to his fiance and what he didn't. However, Tylor Hurd, she was very unhappy about this, and she said, he's the father of her secret child. So she's a 24-year-old. So she went on social media, as a lot of 24-year-olds do, and she made these posts alleging that the actor was spending more time with his new fiance than he does with their daughter. Now, the baby girl appears to have been born somewhere around March of last year. So she's almost not quite a year old. That's according to the Instagram post. So she went ahead and posted all of this stuff. So there were some screenshots from the comments section, but again, it's now deleted, so you guys probably can't catch it. You could probably go on the internet and look for them, but I'm showing some of the pictures right here. So Tylor was in her feelings, and she posted on her Instagram page. She went up there and posted. She said, listen, this is what the caption to her Instagram said. Decided to leave being someone's secret family in 2022. Meet Apollo. So she pretty much put him on blast and was like, listen, secret family, here's my daughter. You want to go ahead and get engaged? You're not telling people about your daughter. This is your family. I'm not going to be a secret, and neither is my daughter. So she went ahead and posted what she needed to post. But again, this stuff has been recently deleted. Now, Lakeith responded to her message on Instagram, and I'm telling you, his response was so lame. When I tell you it was lame because what he said was, thanks for respecting my not wanting to blast my child out to the internet. Very considerate of you. Well, Tylor wasn't going to sit down on that. She clapped back and she said, value your privacy is why you lied to people saying she wasn't your baby or that I was just a random. You value your privacy, but your girlfriend posts everything y'all do. LOL. Okay. So Lakeith's account then wrote back, I never once in my life said she wasn't my baby. I hope this does whatever it was supposed to do for you. Now, I say his comments were lame because he's telling Tylor, well, thank you for putting that out there. I was trying to be private about my child, about our baby. I was trying to be private, and you're going to go out and post it on Instagram. And Tylor wasn't having no parts of it, and neither would I if that was me in that situation, because you're saying you didn't want to put out there about our child together, but everything you and your new fiance and your girlfriend doing, you're posting all these pictures up, you're doing all this. So you're not trying to be so private. No, what you were trying to do is keep myself and my daughter a secret. Like she said, a secret little family. Allegedly, he was trying to keep a little side, family. So this is, now come out. I don't know what his new girlfriend, or I'm sorry, his new fiance thinks about this. But ladies, I want you guys to sound off in the comments. I do a lot of counseling with families and with people when they decide that they're going to get married. They sit down with me for marriage counseling. And the one thing I do is tell everybody, put it all on the table. Whatever it is in the past that may come up in the future, just put it on the table. Let's deal with it right now so we can get past it right now, whatever that's going to look like, whatever that's going to take, so this doesn't come back and haunt you later. So how do you guys feel about this? Do you think Tylor was right in saying, listen, we have a whole baby out here and putting it on Instagram? I do believe people put too much of personal stuff on social media. However, sometimes that's the only way that people are being exposed, because some women, we don't understand. We don't know when a man is lying to us. We don't know what the past is with them. We don't know that he had a baby around the corner like 3 weeks ago or a month ago. And here we are blindly getting into a relationship and going with this man, and we don't know. So I pretty much feel like, I don't condone putting everything on social media, so I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, Tylor, even if she was in her feelings, I believe that, her saying, hey, what about me? What about my daughter? What about us? I'm not going to sit here and be a secret family. And for her to put that she felt like she was being a secret family, that says to me that, Lakeith didn't just have a baby with her and cut all ties with her and move on. That says to me that there was still some kind of something going on there, because why would she say a whole secret family? Because if in fact you had a child and you have moved on from that person, you don't have a reason not to tell your new fiance that I have a baby, right? Why would you keep it a secret? Why would you not say that you have a child if in fact he did not tell her? So reading through some of the comments, that his new fiance is putting up, it's hard to tell whether she knew or not. I don't believe she knew, just kind of reading between the lines of some of the things that she was saying, in the comments. But anyway, they're saying Lakeith and his new fiance are saying they're living their best life, and, they're going on about their business. So Tylor didn't respond to Lakeith's latest comment in reference to, that he hopes it does whatever it was supposed to do for her. But she did put a statement on her Instagram story shortly following her online conversation. In a screenshot of her post captured by page 6, the 24-year-old wrote, "Just to be clear, a few things up. I'm not jealous that he's engaged to a woman he's only known for 5 months. What I'm upset about is that he made more time to spend with this woman than he spent with Apollo her whole life, and has been actively ignoring me when I'm trying to figure out things out for our child. Those clips of him and her together are all I have in general, because he barely sees her." So, these guys that's going around making these children, not being responsible, it's terrible. It's terrible. So how would you ladies handle that situation? If you were the new fiance, how would you handle that situation? Understanding that now he just had this child last year. The baby is not even a year old yet. He's only been dating her for at least 6 months. We're going to give him 6 months. He's been dating her for 6 months. Now he's getting ready to marry her. Now, you don't know how love hits. So I'm not saying that you have to know somebody for a longer period of time. But me as a woman, understanding and knowing how men move and what they're about, 6 months surely isn't enough time to really investigate everything, about this man. And I'm saying you can know somebody for 2 years and still not know everything. So I'm not saying that. So listen carefully what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying this baby is not a year old yet. He's been with this new woman for 6 months. He's asked her to marry him. There's obviously some things here that needs to be worked out. Are we moving too fast, women? As women jumping into relationships, are we that, I don't want to say thirsty, and I don't even want to use the word desperate, but do we not just sit and take a look and say, what about me? I need to understand fully everything I need to know, as much as I can possibly humanly know about this person before I commit to this person. And like I said, it's hard with guys. Guys are tricky. They're out here procreating, making babies. They can stick and move, but we're left with the pieces. We're left to pick up the pieces. We're left with the child. We're mom. He doesn't have to be bothered. So that's the position Tylor finds herself in. And even for Tylor, I just say, even with her, the young lady that has the baby, 24 years old. I mean, come on, she's young. But however, we have to take more responsibilities for ourselves. Why are we even having sex without condoms? Number one, you shouldn't be having sex at all. I'm speaking from a Christian standpoint right now when I'm saying this, but if you are, you need to be protecting yourself. These men, just because you see it, and sometimes this is going to be another show. I'm going to do a whole other show about the bag, getting the bag by having a child. So I'm going to deal with that another time. But I want you guys to sound off in the comments. What do you guys think about Lakeith, his so-called secret family, and how would you react if you were a woman? And do you think it was wrong for Tylor to put it out there that, hey, I have a whole baby over here. This is a secret family. And do you think that Lakeith Stanfield was wrong, even the way he came back at her saying, I hope this did what it was supposed to do, and I was trying to keep this private. I didn't want to put my child out there. You guys let me know what you're thinking. Hey lovebirds, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my books and movies on Amazon.com. See you next time. What we've created is something so special, and I know what I've got, so I'm not gonna let